Hello everybody, this is Fred here. It's been a long time no see since I've been on Minecraft. By myself, that is. So this is my, well, it was my SMP server, which I started in February of 2011. This was all done legitimately, placing all the blocks together. And for the purposes of showing this video, I have turned it into creative for the first time. Now, this server is of significant importance to particularly my original channel. No, not my original. Yeah, my original channel, Fred the Random, and my secondary channel, which is We3 Games, which I use possibly the most over last year. But I'm probably going to be using the mining geo more this year. But I'm going to just take you to Ravenholdt, because a lot of people, when I mention Ravenholdt, don't know what it is. And it is actually, in fact, like I've said, my very first server, which I made everything block by block. It took, as you can probably guess, a very long time to do. I stopped doing things to it in about November of last year. And it's only recently I've been working on Craftsburg, which is an underground city. I've been posting quite a few pictures on the old Facebook of Craftsburg even. But this all probably sounds a little bit of gobbledygook, so I will show you what I mean. But first I've got to find a powered rail and destroy this minecart. So, put this into position. Excuse me a minute. I have a cart to destroy again. So the railway took, just a pre-warning, this railway did take about 2 months to build. Because I did it entirely by myself without anybody's help. First person to test it, I believe, was John, who occasionally does videos with us, but not so much anymore, regrettably, because he never seems to reply to any of our convos whenever we talk to him. Eventually he will. He doesn't watch our videos anyway, so I wouldn't worry. So I've just launched myself. This is a kinetic one. It's not one that's powered by coal or what have you. So as I show you this, it is quite long. I'm pre-warning you. Like I said, it did take forever. Now, the city we're coming up to is Skydonia. Or, no, yes, Skydonia, I believe. Or Skydon, actually. Skydonia was the city I made for We3 Games, but we blew it up. Anyway, this is Skydon. You can tell by the massive, great big tower there, but it's not rendering, so you won't see it. So this goes right underneath the storehouse, which is right underground, which is there. Then it goes under through the rest of the... we're going to a mine in a minute, you'll see in a minute. So yeah, here we are, there's the mine. Through more of the mine, there's a passage that goes all the way to Skydon there as well. So yeah, I have, yeah, this did take a very long time. Mining, etc. The track was the hardest thing to get, without a doubt. So much iron, you wouldn't believe. I went through about 3 or 4 or 5. In fact, sorry, I went through about 5 mines just to get the iron for this and gold. For the rails, the powered rails. So as it continues, it will eventually. Oh, there was iron there. It will eventually land in the docking, the mining city of so Viking city, really. Ow, of Ravenholdt. Just gonna have to get out here. Oh no, get here up. Need to get out there. So we're here. Welcome. This is the. So this is the city that we was going to build, the underground. This is where the underground city was going to be, but we had a bit of trouble, particularly a TNT explosion, because we had a griefer, and so I decided that this was not the best location. So yeah, this was what it was going to be, and I was going to extend this out and make it into a massive city. But apparently, someone thought it was funny to blow parts of it up, so that person is now banned. So yeah, moving on to the actual city itself. I'm going to go up this ladder, and then we're going to land inside the Great Hall. Now I need to close this up because it's a bit secret. Welcome. It actually comes out of the table, which is fun. This is the Great Hall. It needs a repair job though, because we had a creeper recently. Sorry, yeah, we had a creeper recently. Talking about me, because I'm the only person that operates this server. No one's actually been on this server in a good 2 months, which shows you. Because I've not had time to go on this server. Home of Grouchy Badger. This is one of the. I normally use Norsecraft for this, because that's what is the best texture pack for it, because it's a Norse Viking village. But the person hasn't updated it yet, so I can't really show you today. So I'm using a mixture of a Dooku pack. I can't remember the name of it though. So yeah. It's a blacksmith, but it needs a repair job. I'm not going to show you. So yeah, this is a city. This is Killian's house. Someone else who comes on our server. Well, he was part of this server. He hasn't finished it yet, but yeah, good house. Yeah, I forgot to mention, this city is surrounded by water. I will show that eventually. That's just a generic house. No, sorry, this is the generic house. That is the entrance to the mine, as you can see. So yeah, I've thought about all this stuff. Originally my city, and then I let Josh and Max come on, and it was actually this umbrella that we made for the huge shield around it that made us create a joint YouTube account for gaming. So yeah, this server is important to me and to Josh and Max, but neither of them post really that much anymore. So this is the actual umbrella that we built with the help of some other people who were on that night. It took about 6 hours in total to get the wood and then just to build this massive structure. We were up until about 3 o'clock in the morning, no lies, to get this done, and it was done successfully. So yeah, it is a water barrier city, and it is massive. So as I move over here, quickly, this is Josh's house, not completed. We haven't been on the server for a while, as I've said, so there isn't a lot here. It's just at the moment just the glass and the wood. I'm not sure what this is, but it's made by Sam and James, two of my friends, both of which go to uni now. I go to uni as well, so I don't really post that much, as much as I used to. So this is the Viking ship. Some of you have seen that before. Which leads me to go to one last place. Which is in this direction. And this is what I have been designing. This is what I did with, oh dear, this is how I got Jonathan and Killian together. This is where we spent a good 3 months building this. Endless times on Skype, endless times me fixing my microphone and getting a new one. But finally we were able to complete this. This is my castle, or our castle. It is huge. So eventually I'm gonna... Apparently that's all my stuff. Yeah, because that was where I died. When I was on the... That's really strange how that stayed there. So yeah, this dirt. So this is the main keep. Every castle has a keep, and I believe, yeah. If I go up, go down to main bit here. Yes, good stuff. Good stuff. So as I go up higher, I'll be able to show you once I find wooden planks what the top tower is. You don't have to have a top tower on castles, normally just have the keep and that's it, but I decided to get it because it would make it look even bigger. There's nothing in it at the moment, it's just this part of the castle, and this is eventually probably going to be just a normal tower, just a watchtower on top of the castle. So there you go, that is the Ravenholdt server. There's nothing much to find on this server. If you want to join at some point and help me build this castle, or help me do anything on this server, then I'll be happy for you to join and be part of the creative server. Or just because I'm making this a creative server now, because I don't want the tedious survival server, and then eventually I probably might do an adventure series on this server if people are interested. So I'm going to post this on the Gaming Potato site, so I'm going to shout out to everybody on that, and Ben obviously. I'm also going to thank Killian and John for helping me build this castle. Who else am I going to shout out? Oh, obviously Josh and Max for building the Ravenholdt city, along with everybody else that got involved. Right, thank you for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Let me think. No, let me see what you think. Comment and rate. As per usual. Adios.